People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, right now we have a very interesting development in the case surrounding Simone Collymore. You may remember that was the lady who was taken out up there in Red Hills, right, where her husband allegedly sent man to take her out. And remember, we all saw the video of the waste man them ride up on the bike and end up wet up the woman, and even the taxi driver, who was just an innocent man doing his job, end up losing life that day. But before I go into what the interesting developments are, let me just touch on this quickly, because it's a new year, right, and we still have the trolls hanging around. People, how many times do I have to do videos telling people that this channel is not for everyone? Why am I still having to clash with political tribalists in 2020? Right? People, let me make life easier for you. The reason why I have continuously told people, listen, if you're one of these die-hearted political tribalists where orange or green blood run through your vein, it's probably not the best idea to follow or subscribe to this channel, because at some point you're going to get your feelings hurt, and then you're going to get all emotional and start calling me all kind of nigga like today we see in our posts. People, just spare yourself the hurt, right? Because this is why we hear about women continuing to lose them life, right, in situations like this in Jamaica, because people don't know if to just walk away and move on. Even when you tell somebody, listen, you're not wanted here, them still each up themselves, enough up themselves, and just proceed for us cuss. People, just move on. Just move on to another channel. This is not for you. Right? Now that we've settled that, I'm sure in a month or two I'm going to have to go over this again. Right? Anyway, back to the Simone Collymore case. People, one of the man them who took out Simone Collymore that day, police lick him down there in St. James. Remember, now, people, you see how in 2020 87s are mobile. Remember, Simone Collymore lost her life in Red Hills, and you see where police go catch this youth all the way down there in St. James, right? So this is why it's so much harder, right, to deal with 87s now than back in the day. Because back in the day, if a man come from Rima or Jungle or Tivoli, that's where him itch up all him life. Right? Him stay there all him life. When police want to go lick him down, they just go to him yard and wait for him. Right? Nowadays, these 87s are mobile. Right? But this youth, right, his name was Kimani Brown, and he also had another name, Damian Mitchell. Let me tell you why there is a potential, right, where this might actually not be a great thing. The fact that police lick him down. And people are going to say, well, Sir P, what do you mean a good thing? No, indeed, if you dead, Sir P, well, I know people, calm down now. Listen, if you remember, it was a contract, right? The husband send the youth them to take out the wife, right? Now, people, match this out. Since it's gone down, alright, since the incident went down, and we heard afterwards that police did lock up a couple of the youths them, and then Omar Collymore himself ended up getting locked up. People, since then the police has not given us any update and want to do them with them whole pan. You see, if those youth are still behind bars and are still cooperating with the police, then fine. The youth are good riddance. Right? But if the youth them when they get locked up, if they have been released on bail, or if them get lit down in another scenario, right, then this youth, Kimani Brown, getting taken out by the police is a bad thing. Why? I'll tell you why. Because we need him to sink Omar Collymore. People, you see where I come from now? So we can't jump up and say, yeah man, police will lick him, the boy if he dead. No, hold on. Yes, boy if he dead after Omar Collymore gets sentenced. Because people, if the youth them who him send, if you go do the work, don't survive to testify against him, Omar Collymore I go walk. So I'm looking at the bigger picture here, right? I'm looking at the man who actually send them to do the work, right? So people, the police need to update us on what is the status regarding the other youth them who them did the whole on. Because I think them did the whole on only about 2 of them. In the video you can see there were 4 people, right? 2 bike rider and 2 pillion. The pillion them jump off, and it's the pillion them who obviously took out Simone Collymore that day, right? Now, people, if this Kimani Brown was one of the rider them, right? If him gone, and if the other hitman who we seen in the video gone as well, it's going to be difficult to prosecute Omar Collymore, right? So the police need to update. I don't understand why in Jamaica, I guess they don't have to, but it would be great if police just say, listen, don't worry on yourself. Some of them cases that we hear about, it not gone. We still have youth them and we still have build the case. Because it seems like in Jamaica we have these major events, they make major news, national news, the whole diaspora about it, and then you hear nothing again about the case. Who remember the case with the policeman who did wet up the pregnant woman? I think it was St. Thomas or something like that. People remind me where it happened. It was a big bellied woman having in front of her, right? And police end up wet up the woman, right? And him squad is stand up there and watch him wet up the woman and do nothing about it. Who remember that case? Do you realize since then you hear nothing at all about it? Absolutely nothing at all. No matter how big a case is in Jamaica, it seems like as soon as the 9-day period pass, police just treat it like whatever. Right? The constabulary communication network, I think they need to do a better job of letting the people them know, so listen, we still are work on this case, we still have these people in custody, because what happened is people end up start to lose faith and think to themselves, boy, didn't that case get dead out? People need to know what's going on. Right? As I said, this Simone Collymore case, in my opinion, is still remains the most, what I say, I guess you could say every one of these cases are heartbreaking, but I remember the mood of the country and the people when this story went on. People were shocked, right? It's one thing when you're a man have an argument and him take your life, or you take somebody for something, you take with somebody diet coke and them come back for you, or you're in a clansman and you buck up in a smelly from one other and them lick you down or internal feud. Then, you know, them kind of young business there. When people dead them way there in a Jamaica is one thing. But this case, a husband taking out a wife who him not only lie down with next to a night time, but had children with, it stunned a lot of people, right? It stunned a lot of people, and it made a lot of people even look at them own partners with a side eye, right? Because if you look at this picture right now on your screen, this was taken weeks before the incident went down. Look at this picture, people. What in that picture could tell you what was about to happen in a couple weeks after this picture was taken? There's nothing in that picture that said this woman will end up get taken out by that man. Nothing, right? This picture made me look upon people different the story made me just look at people in general different, because there is nothing, right, about these people, unless you know them personally, that you could just look at from the outside and even have any idea, right, that something like this could happen, people. And again, remember, it wasn't even the first time him do it. It was his second time. He did it to his other partner in America. And I think when the Simone Collymore case went down, the American feds them actually opened up back for them case, right? Because clearly the 2 women them went out in similar circumstances, right? But people, when you see people living them life, and you're thinking, oh, what a nice family, boy. Nobody read there and bad mind about the people, because you don't know what is going on internally. This couple were very financially secure, especially Simone Collymore. She was a very successful businesswoman. She had a whole heap going for her. She had a beautiful family, lovely kids. Right? A lot of people on the outside probably looking and thinking, wow, I would love to be like that, not knowing, say, it was actually a case where she was sleeping with a monster right next to her. Right? And people are always talking about, people know about the insurance policy on her head, but a lot of people don't know that Simone Collymore was actually very big in the real estate business. Right? She had a lot of apartments building and all them things there. And if she did get, when she get or after she got taken out, it would have been Omar Collymore who would have benefited from all of that. So it's not just the insurance scheme on our head top, but it's also the fact that all them real estate that we should have built, all them apartment that we should have built, he was going to benefit from this. Right? Him never take over all that, and all that would have been fee moan. Right? If him never get catch. So make we hear go on with the other youth them who did take part, right, in the incident we take our life. Because as I say, we need them to be alive and we need them to be cooperating. Otherwise, Omar Collymore will go walk. So this is one incident where people shouldn't really jump on and celebrate that 87 is getting lit down. Because we need them around, right? To make sure say the mastermind behind it gets synced. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment and share the video. Bless.